Yes, lads, so it is the 5th of April, Monday. Coronavirus restrictions have been eased again in Scotland. What does this mean? I can now get a haircut, except they're all booked, so I can't really get a haircut. I'll need to see what I can do. Starting today a bit later, it's about 10:15. I've been up since 8, but I've just been chilling out. Sorting video you saw yesterday because I stupidly deleted all the content for it. Foolish by me, I know. But now I'm playing football later, so I'm not going to get dressed yet. I'm not going to go for a walk either because it's better outside. Play football at 1, and then what will I do? Come back and we'll work on a couple of other things which I've got planned, which I said in yesterday's video. And then I might just write some of my essay. I might not, I'm not sure. Like, I don't want to start properly on it till Wednesday. So I might just chill out and play Football Manager, I don't know, but I'll see how the day goes. Anyway, catch you guys soon. So I've just watched a YouTube video on the new Champions League format. It's interesting, it's obviously changing from like a group stage to more like a league setup, but more teams being in it. But it was saying that like past good teams can get entered in through goodwill or something like that. It's weird, but what's apparent is they haven't given Ajax, like the Netherlands, like direct entry into group stage. Except like Ajax, like was it like 2 seasons ago going to the Champions League semi-final. So I think that there's also 18 games now for each club around that, and the football like calendar's already packed. So it's a bit. It's going to be good, more football, more big games, but it's going to be hard on those footballers' legs. You're going to have some absolute animals playing football soon. Like these guys are going to be able, like Olympic athletes running, like Mo Farah sort of level. They'll need to be. It's going to be insane. Guys, if we look closely, I've got an MX key, but if we look up here, first of all, my keyboard looks really dirty. This is a lock key. It will lock your monitor. Sadly, I always accidentally click it. Now, I've described to you one thing which bugs me is me pressing that goddamn lock key on my keyboard. Another thing which bugs me is I've got LED lights on the back of my monitor, and one side they stick, and the other side they don't. I'm going to show you. Basically, these are supposed to stick to the back of your monitor, and your monitor won't be able to see it. Always falls off. This side has them. Let me get up and show you. This is the back of my monitor. As you can see, I have these stuck on. This side, actually, they are picking off a bit. However, other side, they just always pick off. Yeah, so I'm just reading something on coronavirus and how Britain's managed to make it such a good supply just now, right? And then the contracts, which was signed by Matt Hancock, and then in the conversation, I'll link this into the description because this is an amazing read. Why would the EU be so generous? If there are production shortages, then the UK order must be fulfilled by diverting supplies from other countries. A failure to do so would attract fierce penalties. As a result, the UK has had the order fully met, whereas the EU suffered early shortages from Pfizer and is now receiving less than a quarter of what is contracted from AstraZeneca, which has experienced production problems. The British government has pulled a massive fast one over the EU, and it's absolutely hilarious. Right, team, I'm about to go play football, but before I go play football, I know I'll just get a quick roll in, just to loosen myself up a little bit. So, just a roll around, hamstrings, quads, calves. No, just loosen up my legs a bit to play football. I obviously stretch stuff beforehand. But just quick jump on that and go play football. Yes, came back from playing football, and it is deceptively cold outside. It's a beautiful sunshine, and it's absolutely Baltic. It's like -2 degrees outside. I really should have known that from living in Scotland the last 19 years. Mistake on my part. But it's alright, kick some balls around, just keep him ticking over. For maybe I'll play fives again inside, hopefully. My mates, I'll want to play fives for a team level again probably. Wouldn't mind playing 11s again, but that's a total different ball game after playing fives. But anyway, I need to go warm up, son. I need to go. Oh, I need to go eat some uranium. Give me 5 minutes. Right, so just now I'm currently beavering it. Well, I wouldn't say an injury, but a really tight calf. I've tried all the remedies like hot cold treatment, rolling it and stuff. It's just, my calf's always really tight. I don't know why. I think I've pulled it maybe from shooting or something, I don't know, but it's so sore. Well, not sore, it's just really tight. I can't really move it very well, and tension, it's painful as. But anyway, just now, I'm just gonna play Football Manager, go for a wash later. Yeah, we're going for a wash just now, because I need to warm up first of all for a bath before you hit, and yeah, what is it when you go from cold to warm, like chilblains or something. So we'll play Football Manager just now. Tomorrow I'm gonna do essay. I'm gonna start making all this essay. Really? Yes. Why? Because I'm bored playing Football Manager already, because I know I'm playing Football Manager off playing the game, but I know I've got stuff to do. So it's a bit of, what's the word, productivity guilt. I'd look use for that. No, I definitely do think that's a thing. It's a good mindset. No, it's a pretty toxic mindset to have, that you're guilty about not working hard, but it's also motivational having that mindset. So anyway, I'll see you guys.
Proof mindset.
Okay team, so just now I'm watching the Stephen Bartlett podcast. I watch it quite often, but recently there's been some absolute punters on it. It's not been as good as it used to be. But just now it's got Ant Middleton on it, and he's the guy off SES who dares ones, Special Forces and stuff. And this guy's different level. This guy, he's killed people and stuff. This guy, there's people out there who can fight. They don't have it in them to kill someone. Like Anthony Joshua, absolute animal. Spark anyone any day of the week. He doesn't have it in him to kill someone though. He has it in him to kill him. A different type of animal. So mindsets like this really interest me about people who can. Like obviously I would say he was on the good side, but I don't know where he served, if he served or anything, if he was shooting civilians and stuff, I don't know, but he was doing it for the better good of other people. And these sort of mindsets really interest me, and why people like serve and stuff. Obviously I came from a family of people who've served, and they're also, there's darkness behind those sort of people's eyes. That's what the fact is. They've got darkness behind their eyes because it's the mindset these people are in, and it's really interesting thinking about these people's mindsets. And mindset is a thing which I like quite a lot, about the transition of mindsets and things. And yeah, so I'm watching this just to really understand it a bit more. Anyway, I got to take a phone call at 4 with my ICAS mentor. So I'll see you guys soon. Yes team, so slightly disappointed. I suppose I have a phone call at 4. Now 36 minutes past 4. The guy phoned me that it's been a horrendous day running behind time and things. So totally fair, I understand that. But kind of made me change my day a bit for that to encounter. But it's all good, I understand people have that. So now I'm going to do a Hibs tactic rundown with you. They got done for the Scotland game. I really enjoyed doing them. And then Hibs game will be on, and then I'll give you my thoughts on that. And if Hibs lose, I'll be so disappointed. Okay guys, so we're going to go for the Hibs v Queen of the South setup. Actually Queen of the South v Hibs because we're playing away from home. So we're going to play, I'll say it's a 5 more than 3, so a 5-2-3 against them. In goal, Offie Marciano, I think that's quite fair. Centre backs, Hanlon, Poachers, McGinn, again quite fair, quite consistent. Wing backs, Doig and Cadden, again I think that's quite fair. Midfield, Irving Newell, again quite fair. And then of course Nisbet, Doig and Boyle, which again quite fair. It's quite consistent in what we've seen throughout the season, but what's going to happen here is attacking on the left side is going to be a bit different. Because the way the team is to play, we want, when one player goes, as I highlight here, which I'll highlight as Doig goes with the ball, what happens? Hanlon moves across. Let me change colour and size. Hanlon moves across. Everyone moves across. He moves vertically down and across. Cadden. Newell holds midfield. He holds. Boyle drops a little bit to open space for the ball across, or the ball in and across. Boyle has that. Irving comes close for a pick-up ball, as we can see. And then you could also play the ball straight into Nisbet, because he plans to drag a centre back out. Or you can go cross ball in straight into Deutsch, which is a possibility because he's so good in the air and he can get knocked down onto Nisbet, back into Boyle, who can make the run in. So that is mostly replicated on the right side as well. Cadden picks up the ball. I didn't write Marciano's name here. Well, Doig. So this one's more interesting. Boyle's faster than, it was really fast. Cadden has the ball. What does he do? What should he do? Play the ball around. Boyle runs onto it. In. Back. Stick. Now, what I've highlighted here is Nisbet. Nisbet is floating. You can drop him. Run back post. Boyle makes that play. We'd probably want Nisbet to be making a late run in, more than anything, into the back post area. Again, if this ball does come across, it's about transitioning into these positions quite well. This ball comes over to Nisbet. We're now attacking down this side. What would happen? We want Doig to go and everyone else to come over, right? Now, in defensive setup is a bit more interesting. It is kind of what we're showing, but the main point here is what happens up top. Let's say someone's on the right side with Cadden, which is totally possible. What happens? They go outside, Cadden pushes them out, they try to put the ball in. There's 3 defenders in there, with an Irvine probably dropping in. We pick up the ball, 3, play via Doig, Cadden, or through the middle, or long ball straight up to Doig. That's a main ball. If he can get that down to Boyle, who can run, if he can knock it backwards into Boyle, or even Boyle drops off, Boyle to drop off a bit and come in deeper, knocked down, Boyle's off, getting in behind. So maybe Boyle should actually be up here a little bit further. Nisbet, he'll pick up the ball, interplay. He's a really good finisher, so if he can pick up the ball here, either run, maybe over to Boyle, go forward, Boyle cuts it back for him, is a good play. Now, this is how we would set up against them. So in the last game, they played a 5-3-2, kind of very similar to us. How do we beat this? As we see, we are blue. So we are on this side. So what my idea is, so let's say we're coming out from the back, right? Fortress has the ball, because he is middle centre back. This is support. Yes. He also has the ball. This one of his strikers will be going to. Which one, I'm not sure. But what he can do, either spread the play out the way, then they can get into nil. Or, if they don't push him, he can get into Irvine early. On for this midfielder. Well, it would kind of be more like this in the game situation, to be realistic. Like, they'd be more intermixed with these players. Maybe a little bit further spread out. And this is how we should be playing it. He can go long. A long knockdown. Boyle. He's got to be going. Because the minute Boyle picks up this ball here, he's off into the box. He's off. Now, when Boyle picks up that ball, right, I'm going to show you the transitional play which you would want. Boyle picks up the ball now. Boyle has the ball. This is Boyle. What happens? Cadden goes. Oh man, I can't select them. Cadden goes. He's now with Boyle. Comes across. Everyone comes across, basically. Right. Newell goes in to push him. He's going to go out wide. This player will go out wide to really cover. He will be watching runner. Be pushing up a bit. Centre backs pushed in there. Now Dwight should go into here with Nisbet, confusing them, maybe sitting a bit deeper to try drag him back a bit and things. Irving. Now, he will probably be coming across as well. He'll probably be about here. Irving now has all this space to exploit. Probably sitting here. He probably comes back a bit. If I can select him. Irvine has all this space to roam. Get in there with. If Dottage also drops off, maybe drag a centre back with him, which would also be beneficial. So that's how I would set up against Queen of the South. Please don't judge my tactical inability, but it's just what is what I would guess Hibs will do. Not like the last one against Scotland. I was given my personal perception. This is what Hibs will probably do. This is very close to their tactical setups they currently have. And I'll see you when the team gets announced and I'll tell you what I think. Yes, team. So, Hibs line up. No Cadden. Plays out of Gogic, so it's going to be a 3 in the midfield. And then there is no Marciano. Macy's in goal instead. Which is weird because they say it's because he's been playing in the national squad so much. First of all, he's in goal. Second of all, he's only played 2 games, I think. And then Nesbitt's playing, he's been with the Scotland squad all the time. So I think he's done. I think he is done at Hibs because he said he's leaving. So I think his career at Hibs is now done. So it's 1-0. Hibs should probably be 2-0. Mark Boyle should have scored a 1-on-1 with Rowan Ferguson. They got a good free kick at the end there, which could have been a goal maybe. But Hibs, they've looked alright, nothing special. I forgot to say, the goalkeeper, Rowan Ferguson, I'm almost certain I've played Xbox with this bloke before. I'm pretty sure I've got Oreo on my face. It's Easter, so been Oreo time. But yeah, I'm almost certain I've played Xbox if I remember him. The guy told me he played for the Airdronians back in the day. Or some guy lying, but oh man, this was moons ago, so. But put it this way, he wasn't the best at FIFA. So Hibs have won 3-1. Comfortable? Yes. Doige scored 2, so he's on one of his goal scoring runs again, which is always good, especially going into the break. Nottingham's on about a goal scoring run of probably about 6-7 games, so we're going into the break. It could well be Hibs in form in the break, which will get us third, hopefully. She's always amazing. Now, what the main problem is that the team Rangers, that could be a serious confidence hit next week. Well, this weekend. So, I don't know. However, on what my tactical suggestions were, they were just slightly changed. They were more like the Scotland setup I had last week's video. So, I think it'll be almost the exact same lineup next weekend against Rangers. Played well and everything. Anyway, tomorrow I'm going to get up, go for a walk, not play football. I'm going to start Messi tomorrow. Seriously, I'm going to start Messi. Play Football Manager, of course. Might do a little workout, maybe do some rowing. Then, actually, I need to email someone. I've got a phone call which I was meant to have today has been moved to tomorrow, so I'll do that tomorrow. And that's everything. So, if you've been listening, you shouldn't have been listening because I talk a lot of rubbish. And I'll see you guys tomorrow after you like, subscribe, and comment. And if you don't comment, Hibs will finish third.